So many of us dream about being a little bit self-sustainable, growing some herbs, veggies, maybe a fruit tree or two, and even having a chook so we can have fresh, beautiful eggs. But you might think you need a lot of space. Well, it's amazing how productive you can be in a small backyard. Now, we got a letter from Sarah and David. They've had a red-hot go, but what they're producing is taking over their backyard. So I reckon with their can-do attitude and what we do on Better Homes, we can make their backyard even better. I'm in the right spot. There's passion fruits on the outside. And I reckon if I do a good job, we could turn this into pumpkin soup for lunch. Hello. How you going, guys?
Jason, thank you.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi.
I love your little backyard. I love what you've done.
We do too.
What was your original idea, the original concept when you got rid of the back lawn?
We wanted some home produce, vegetables, and a chook run so we could have our own eggs but have them separate.
Yep.
So we built the chook run to run around here and under the house and off the vegetable garden.
But what do you feel like you're missing out on now that you've sort of given it all away?
Basically, we've lost our area for our entertaining and stuff. Our daughter's a bit embarrassed by it. She doesn't bring her friends out now. I don't know why.
Well, I reckon you've got a great idea, but you need a bit of form and a bit of structure, just like any good landscape design. So, you know, defining the garden beds, maybe improving on the chicken run and improving their lifestyle, but definitely improving your lifestyle by creating that entertaining area.
Sounds good.
All right, let's get busy. Okay, we're not doing anything too tricky here. We're painting the house, a paved area for entertaining, the hills hoist is going to stay, and we're going to add some defined garden beds. Around the outside, a chicken run with a movable cage area that'll sit over the spent garden beds so the girls can have a feed and in turn contribute nutrients. The name of the game is recycle and reuse. These are too good to be thrown out. I reckon I can use some of them in the new garden. Now, this is called Saudi sand. It's a modern colour. It's a nice neutral grey. It's going to complement the second-hand bricks and the timbers that I'm going to use in this garden. And I reckon it'll work really well in that organic garden theme we're going for. I love the fact that Hills Hoist is staying, because this garden's all about being sustainable. So we're going to reuse this one and rejig it. So I've got some galvanised wire, which will give this Hills Hoist another 30 years. Now, if you look at this backyard, you'll notice that the fall everywhere is funneled to this corner over here. So when I pave, I need to be careful with the levels so the water can't get into the laundry or the toilet. The soil that we're working with has got all that organic matter that's been piling up over years, plus the chooks coming out here doing their business, turning it over. So rather than throwing it into a skip, we're throwing it into the gardens and we're going to reuse it. Now, you've got to start with a firm footing. You wouldn't build a house without a footing. It's the same with paving. Put the road base down, compact it, get it nice and firm, and then your pavers have got the best chance to stay where I've laid them and stay flat for as long as possible. Once it's compacted, it's on with the river sand. That road base is like a work of art. So what you don't want to do is dig the nose of your barrow into it and disturb it. So I'm going to go down gently, and rather than shaking the barrow vigorously, lift it up, move it away, and make another small pile. Small piles are a lot easier to move around with your rake than one large one. Another big decision is where you lay your first paver. Well, I can't change the height of this existing step, and I can't change that corner there, and that's the most visible thing when you come down those stairs. So my first one is gonna go right there. Now, just repeat the process about 1,500 times, and you'll have a beautiful paved area. And how good does second-hand bricks look? They've got so much character. Oh, look, I've already laid 8. Only 1,400, and I'm not very good with maths, to go. As the sun sets, the entertaining area is starting to come together. It's still lacking the all-important veggies. Stick around, because that's coming up next.